Hey everyone. Have you ever met someone who just owns the room the moment they walk in? They don't say much, but their presence is undeniable. What's their secret? Today, we're diving deep into that question. Why do some people instantly command respect without saying much? This video isn't just about theories. We'll explore the answers through psychology, history, modern examples, and even cultural perspectives. And by the end of these 30 minutes, you'll not only understand the secrets, but also know how to apply them in your own life. Quick pause. Think about a time you felt someone's presence was just magnetic. What did they do? Drop it in the comments, and as we go through this, we'll find answers to those moments. Ready? Let's jump in. Let's start by unpacking what respect really is. It's not just liking someone or being impressed by them. Psychologist Robert Cialdini defines respect as the feeling that makes you want to naturally follow someone's influence. But here's the kicker. The loudest, flashiest people aren't always the ones who get respect. Often, it's those with a quiet but powerful presence who leave the deepest impression. Why is that? Here's the first secret. Respect comes from actions and energy, not words. In psychology, this is tied to nonverbal cues. A 2018 Harvard study found that first impressions are formed in just 7 seconds, and 93% of that comes from tone, gestures, and facial expressions, not what you say. Visual, simple pie chart showing study data, clip of someone shaking hands confidently. Picture this, 2 people walk into a meeting. One talks fast, trying to grab attention. The other sits calmly, listening intently. Who do you trust more? Most of us gravitate toward the second person. Why? It's self-assurance. People who command respect without speaking radiate confidence from within. But that's not the whole story. These people aren't just confident, they have a genuine desire to understand others. It's not a trick, it's a mindset. Think about your own life for a second. Has someone ever really listened to you, fully present? Didn't you respect them more in that moment? Now, let's dig into the psychology behind this. People who command respect without saying much share a few key traits. Let's break them down one by one. 1. Emotional stability. Psychologist Daniel Goleman says, emotional intelligence, EQ, is the cornerstone of leadership and respect. People who command respect keep their emotions in check. Even when they're angry or stressed, they stay composed. Take Barack Obama, for example. He had this way of drawing people in without saying much. His slow, deliberate tone and steady gestures screamed, "I've got this." During the 2008 financial crisis, his calm demeanor reassured a rattled public. That's the power of emotional stability. 2. Authenticity. People can smell inauthenticity a mile away. A 2020 Stanford study found that authentic people build trust 30% faster. Those who command respect show their true selves without pretense. They don't try to be perfect, they embrace their flaws. Think about someone you respect. Were they flawless or were they real? For me, it was a mentor who was always honest. When she messed up, she'd laugh and say, "I don't know this one either." That vulnerability made her more trustworthy. 3. Respect for others. This is huge. People who command respect give respect first. Psychology calls this the principle of reciprocity. When you genuinely value someone, they're more likely to value you back. A great modern example is Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. He's not known for flashy speeches, but for listening. He asks for his team's ideas and acts on them. In just 5 years, he transformed Microsoft and became one of the world's most respected leaders. 4. Purposeful presence. Finally, respected people have an intentional presence. They value their time and energy, avoiding unnecessary chatter. Psychologist Amy Cuddy links this to power poses. Even simple posture changes can signal confidence and respect. When these traits combine, they create a presence that speaks louder than words. But are these qualities innate, or can you learn them? Good news, you can practice and develop them. We'll get to how later. Let's travel back in time. History is full of people who commanded respect without saying much. What did they have in common? Let's explore a few stories. 1. Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi was the face of India's independence movement, but he wasn't a loud orator. He spoke through action. In 1930, during the Salt March, he walked 240 miles in silence to protest British rule. That quiet act inspired millions and exposed injustice. Gandhi's silence wasn't just a tactic, it was purposeful and authentic. His presence alone demanded respect. 2. Rosa Parks. In 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger. She didn't shout or argue. She sat quietly. That simple act sparked the civil rights movement. Why did Rosa Parks earn respect? She showed inner conviction and moral courage. Her actions spoke louder than any speech. 3. Hypatia. Hypatia, a philosopher and mathematician in ancient Alexandria, thrived in a male-dominated world. She didn't seek attention with grand speeches, but earned respect through deep knowledge and humility. Despite living in a turbulent era, Hypatia's pursuit of truth inspired her students. Though her life ended tragically, her intellectual courage lives on. 4. Albert Einstein. Einstein was a genius physicist, but not a social butterfly. He often sat quietly, lost in thought. Yet his presence was magnetic. Why? He combined intellectual depth with humility. Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." By making complex ideas accessible, he earned universal respect. What's the thread here? Gandhi, Parks, Hypatia, and Einstein all used inner strength and authentic actions to command respect. They didn't need to shout, their presence spoke for them. Now, let's shift gears. Respect is universal, but how it's expressed varies across cultures. Understanding this can help you command respect in any setting. Let's look at a few examples. 1. East Asian cultures, the power of silence. In East Asia, think Korea, Japan, or China, silence is often a sign of respect. Rooted in Confucian values, the idea of actions over words runs deep. In Korea, for instance, traditional leaders are often reserved but firm. A 2019 Seoul National University study found that Korean employees trust listening, action-oriented leaders 25% more than talkative ones. Silence here isn't empty, it's filled with thought and intention. 2. Western cultures, confident gestures. In the US or Europe, confident body language and eye contact are key. Psychologist Barbara Pease says eye contact drives 70% of trust in Western settings. Too much can seem aggressive, but the right balance leaves a strong impression. 3. Middle Eastern and African cultures, community-driven respect. In the Middle East and Africa, respect often comes from dedication to community. Quietly sacrificing for family or tribe earns deep admiration. Take Nelson Mandela in South Africa. His 27 years of silent resistance in prison became a symbol of communal sacrifice. Why does this matter? In today's global world, knowing these differences lets you adapt. In Korea, lean into silence and humility. In the US, project confidence. Wherever you are, you can tailor your presence to resonate. Let's come back to today. The digital age makes earning respect trickier. Social media rewards loud, flashy voices. A 2023 study showed that emotional, instant content dominates Instagram shares, while deeper messages often get buried. Yet, some still command respect quietly. Take Elon Musk. He's controversial, sure, but his actions speak volumes. Through Tesla and SpaceX, he's turned impossible dreams into reality. His tweets might be casual, but his vision and tenacity draw people in. Or consider Oprah Winfrey. She's a master communicator, but her real power is sincere listening. In interviews, she lets guests shine, truly hearing them. That's why she's globally respected. The digital age brings challenges, though. We're constantly compared, pressured to exaggerate for attention. YouTube and TikTok favor bold thumbnails and loud titles. So how do you stand out quietly? We'll tackle that next. Let's pause and reflect. People who command respect don't just make a fleeting impression, they create lasting impact. True respect doesn't fade with time. Why? Because it's rooted in values. Look at Nelson Mandela again. He wasn't just a leader, he united a fractured South Africa. His silent years in prison amplified his message. When he became president in 1994, he chose forgiveness over revenge. Today, his legacy inspires the world. Or take Steve Jobs at Apple. On stage, he was dynamic, but his real strength was clarity of vision. He didn't waste words, he let products like the iPhone speak. His 2007 keynote didn't need fluff. He simply said, "This is the future." Apple became more than a company, it's a cultural icon. What ties these leaders together? They lived their values, and those values rippled across generations. You can do this too. One small, authentic act can change someone's life. All right, let's get practical. Here are 5 tips to command respect without saying much. You can start today. Practice posture and eye contact. Studies show confident posture and warm eye contact boosts trust by 40%. Spend 2 minutes in front of a mirror practicing daily. Adjust for culture in Western settings. Strong eye contact works. In East Asia, soften it for warmth. Embrace silence. Pausing in conversation isn't weakness, it's confidence. Try a 2-second pause next time you talk. Especially in key moments, silence carries weight. Master listening. Put your phone down and truly hear someone. Ask one thoughtful question, like, "How did that feel?" They'll respect you more instantly. Stay authentic. Don't chase perfection. Admitting a mistake, like saying, "I need to learn this too," builds trust. Authenticity works everywhere. Clarify your purpose. Each morning ask, "What value do I want to share today?" Maybe it's helping a colleague or being kind to family. Purposeful actions draw respect naturally. These tips sound simple, but with practice, they'll transform how people see you. It's not instant, it's a journey. Keep at it, and one day you'll notice others looking to you. Today, we've uncovered the secrets of those who command respect without saying much. From Gandhi and Parks to Nadella and Musk, they moved the world with confidence, authenticity, and respect for others. You can do this too. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. If this video resonated, hit that like button and share in the comments. Who do you respect, and what did they do to earn it? Your story could inspire someone else. See you in the next video with more insights. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Until then, keep shining.